The romance between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce is the talk of the town and has all the elements of a contemporary romantic comedy. Travis had to put in a lot of work to get Taylor's attention, and even NFL players encounter difficulties on their first dates. Travis talked candidly about his decision to try his hand at working with one of the world's biggest pop stars in a recent interview. He's accustomed to the pressure of scoring touchdowns, but asking Taylor out was a completely different ballgame. Travis talked about how he had to figure out how to leave a lasting impression while trying to stand out in a sea of fans. It appears that perseverance was essential, as well as a little swagger and charm. The narrative started when Travis went to one of Taylor Swift's eagerly awaited events. Like any fan, he was thrilled about the opportunity to meet her at tour concerts, especially since he had a special event planned. Travis attempted to set up a meeting with Taylor before or after her performance, but things didn't work out the way he had hoped. Travis didn't get the opportunity he had hoped for because Taylor, with her demanding 44-song set list, naturally keeps a low profile during shows to preserve her voice. But getting on the episode with Taylor and explaining very specifically who Taylor is and why she is the only person that he at least has ever met in his life. During an episode of his new podcast, which he co-hosts with his brother Jason Kelce, a player for the Philadelphia Eagles, Travis admitted, "I was a little butthurt that I didn't get to hand her one of the bracelets I made for her." His voice was a mix of admiration and mild annoyance. After all, who wouldn't be a little disappointed if they worked hard to create something exceptional only to lose out? Ever the inquisitive big brother, Jason asked Travis right away to define friendship for those who knew. A significant component of the Swiftie concert experience is the use of bracelets. Travis stated, "I wanted to give Taylor one with my number on it, but I got a bunch of them." Jason inquired as to whether he was referring to his phone number or his Chiefs jersey number less 87. Travis replied, "You know which one," from that moment with a knowing smile. It was obvious that Travis was fully committed to leaving a lasting impression on Taylor Swift, and as their endearing tale develops, we're all eagerly awaiting the next phase of this surprising and delightful romance. I am aware that you attended the Jor Swift course. How did it go? Yes, I was a little disappointed that I was unable to give her one of the bracelets I had made for her because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs she sings, so she doesn't talk before or after her performances, but our bracelet was made by you. Yes, there are friendships if you enjoy Taylor Swift performances. Bracelets, and although I got a ton of them, I wanted to give Taylor Swift one that had my number on it. Okay, so your phone number is in 87. You know which one she doesn't meet anyone at. I took it personally because she didn't want to meet me, or at the very least, she is a huge Eagles fan and probably still hasn't moved on from the Super Bowl. Given that Travis Kelce is a football champion, it's possible that she made something up and didn't want to discuss it. He soon discovered that there are challenges unique to the pop stardom industry, and absolutely he found someone to help him move on to the next level. Eventually, it's up to him and what he feels called to work on to achieve in this industry. Anyways, despite having an impressive resume, the NFL player had a difficult time getting Taylor Swift's attention at first. Travis acknowledged that it felt personal, joking that she doesn't meet anyone, or at least she didn't want to meet me, so I took it personally. Travis couldn't help but feel a little hurt by the lost opportunity to connect with Taylor. Jason, his brother, who never fails to crack a joke, added a lighthearted theory. She most likely hasn't moved on from the Super Bowl yet. Jason, a devoted Eagles supporter, hypothesized that Taylor might still be dealing with the fallout from the Chiefs' win. Didn't want to talk to Travis. Their one-on-one banter was so precious, demonstrating their friendly rivalry and strong bond. So they turned to podcast and really absorbed it all as they watched Travis bang his body, famously brought down all of it. Also served as a reminder to everyone that awkward situations involving romance and celebrity interactions can happen to even well-known athletes. Travis took matters into his own hands after the bracelet incident. He expressed his frustration on an episode of his podcast, New Heights, by jokingly calling Taylor out for avoiding him and expressing how disappointed he was not able to give her the special bracelet he had made for her. He was surprised to learn that Tylor was paying attention to his playful outburst. She eventually approached him and they struck up a conversation. What started out as a humorous moment of annoyance evolved into the start of a surprising relationship. It's not often that a podcast joke results in a conversation with a world-renowned celebrity, but that's precisely what happened when Travis and Tylor began corresponding. Laughter filled their conversations as soon as they realized they had a spark, and shared passions, things quickly became more intimate. Who would have imagined that a straightforward friendship bracelet could result in such a deep bond? It only goes to show that sometimes speaking your mind and taking a chance can have unexpected benefits. Travis gave his thoughts on the events that transpired during the press conference prior to the 2024 season. In reference to both his and Taylor's ages, he remarked, "I never thought it would have landed at 34. After expressing his interest in public, he acknowledged that he didn't even anticipate a response. "We're here and we're all happy," the podcaster asked. "I am aware that he made a clear addition." Fans have also reacted enthusiastically to the one fan who shared on X, formerly Twitter, that Travis was given a friendship bracelet. Another person posted pictures of Tylor wearing the bracelet Travis gave her writing at the Jets game, which read, "Look at how happy he was." The situations more become as draining or as unfulfilling as a teenager with a form of ADHD feels. What began as a humorous podcast moment swiftly turned into something genuine and unique when Tylor wore the TNT bracelet Travis gave her, demonstrating that a little vulnerability and a playful approach can result in surprising connections. In addition to providing excellent entertainment, Travis's straightforward honesty ignited an extraordinary bond with Tylor that neither Taylor Swift nor Travis Kelce could have predicted. As it turns out, a close friend of the Grammy-winning singer had been listening to Travis Kelce's podcast and was so enthralled with his touching tale that they urged Tylor to get in touch with him to discuss a surprise Cupid. Travis had foreseen the turn that was going to happen in their romance, and the two of them seemed set to just make a great content for each other. Later, Travis disclosed that this enigmatic intermediary was essential. Travis has lovingly referred to the person who brought them together as their own personal Cupid, even though they have both since kept the identity of their matchmaker a secret. Even more unexpected is the fact that Travis and Tylor had been secretly dating for around a month prior to their relationship being made public. Taylor's first Kansas City Chiefs game last September was their big debut, sending the media and fans into a frenzy. The relationship was formally announced in a picture-perfect moment that gave the impression that fate had really stepped in to bring the two of them together. Since going public, who would have imagined that a small podcast banner could create such a touching bond? The pop sensation and the two-time Super Bowl champion have been inseparable. And why they're separating apart? Wires are like wires. They've been made to bond. So hope you love the podcast, and without further ado, let's get started. Our chemistry has been evident whether they are watching from the stands or attending concerts. Fans are enamored with the pair. Particularly Tylor has supported Travis throughout the entire process since he advanced to the Super Bowl on January 27th, and the couple has made it apparent that their romance has grown to the point where they are essentially living together. They found solace in sharing their homes and lives, whether it was relaxing at Taylor's or spending warm evenings at Travis's. And they established a rhythm that naturally reflects their developing friendships. With Travis supporting Taylor's parents and Tylor joining the Kelce family circle at events and games, both of their aims has also embraced the relationship. Their bond has grown stronger as a result of these cozy family get-togethers, demonstrating that both parties are committed to the relationship's success. So good, so good. If you are new to a lot of my content or these podcasts, I'm always talking about what began as a lighthearted conversation on a podcast has developed into a lovely collaboration. It's not just a romantic relationship. Travis and Tylor are creating a life together that feels full of promise and warmth, whether they are celebrating wins on the field or taking pleasure in quiet moments away from the spotlight. Their relationship is based on love, support, and a shared joy of just being together. And yeah, their love story will live on in history because it has won over hearts everywhere. What are your thoughts? Please leave a comment if you like this video. Remember to click the bell icon and subscribe button to receive my next update first. Every week I publish the #1 track of all time, that is my song, Jorge the Crime Boy, and then I also post a revealing your favorite celebrities' secrets.